Hey guys, Tim here. Wanted to do a quick tutorial video on how to register a domain name with GoDaddy. The first thing you want to do is obviously you want to go to GoDaddy.com. Once you get there, you'll notice in the middle of the page right here, it's a blank here. It says Start a Domain Name Search. You also have different options as far as the type of domain you want, whether you want a .org, a .net, .biz. There's a whole bunch of different variations on the types of domains. I usually try to stick with the .coms because they're a lot easier to remember. 9 times out of 10, somebody's going to think that when you give them a website, it's going to be a .com anyway. So those are probably the main reasons why I like to stick with the .coms. But if you choose to have a different type, that is totally up to you. What I want to show you right now is I want to show you a domain that is taken, so you can see the kind of response that you're going to get from GoDaddy once you try to search it out. So we're going to put in iwantadomain.com and then click on the Go button to have GoDaddy search out the registrations for different domains. And right here you can see it's got a big old a red X with it says here iwantadomain.com is already taken. So that one is taken. There are some options below here if you choose to register a different type. Like I said, you could have the .info, .org. They look like they're available, and they give you the pricing below here. But again, I like to keep with the .com. So from this point, I would actually choose a different domain that I wanted to register. And I know that if I put the words "now" at the end of "I want a domain," it will be available. So we'll type in I want a domain now, and then have GoDaddy again search for it, and it should come back that there you go. It's got a big old check mark next to it. It says I want a domain now.com is available. As you can see, it's all in black, so we're good to go with that. Again, you have the option to choose different types of that same domain name if you want, .net, .info, what have you. And then from this point on, we're going to scroll down. You can see here there's some different options for the available domain names here. But I'm not going to take advantage of that, and the majority of people probably wouldn't take advantage of it either unless there's something special that you want here. So from this point, you just want to click on Proceed to Checkout. It's going to come up into the next step right here. Of course, it's saying you found a great domain, and they want you to register for all the other versions of that domain or the types. So they want to sell you some other variations of that domain name, but I don't want that, and I'm sure that you probably don't want that either. So right here, we're going to click on No Thanks, continue to checkout. And then this point right here, you are going to actually register for a domain. For an account with GoDaddy if you haven't already. If you don't already have one, you're going to have to fill out all of this information here with your name, your email address, etc. And then you would just click the Continue button to. That way, it would register an account for you, and then you would go on to the next step. I do have an account with GoDaddy already, so I'm going to bypass the below information and continue on to the next step. So it's going to bring me to the next step right here where it's telling me there's some preferences that wants me to check off if I want to change something. I do want to change the length of the registration to 1 year. I usually like to go year to year with my registrations for domains because there could come up where I may not want that domain in a year, and I don't want to be locked in for 5. So I do change that to 1 year. And again, here's some other options that GoDaddy wants to offer you if you want to take advantage of it. I don't need all that stuff, so I'm going to click on No Thanks and continue. And then it's going to take you on to the next step here, which is you're going to verify your domains right here. You can see we have it for 1 year. It's a public. Looks like GoDaddy is actually holding on to the coupon code that I put in here. You can get your domain name for $7.49. And the coupon code I want to share with you is CJC749CRZ. So if you put that in there, it's normally going to come up right over here. The unit price or your price is going to show $9.99. So if you put that coupon code in right there, that again it's CJC749CRZ. Click on the apply code, and it will give you the $7.49 price for the domain, and that's for 1 year. If you did want to change this to multiple years, it'll give you the same price for 5 years if you chose to go with 5 years. But like I said, I'm just doing it year to year for mine. So once you do that, you're going to scroll down here. You're going to have to select your method of payment, whether you want credit card or if you want to do pay by check, PayPal, gift cards. You can check off whichever option you want. I'm going to leave it on credit card. And then the last thing you want to do here is on this page is you want to read the Universal Terms of Service and the Domain Registration Agreement. Okay, because down here at the bottom you have to agree to both of these in order for you to go to checkout, which is the final step here. As you can see, it's ready for a secure checkout. From this point, you would just put your credit card, in my case, credit card number, name, what type of card, expiration, what have you. You could also check off this button right here if you want your future purchases from GoDaddy to default to a certain credit card that you want to put on file. So you can do that. And then from the final step would be to click on the checkout now, and then what's going to happen is going to confirm that you purchased your domain. It will send you an email confirming that. If this is your first time registering a domain name with GoDaddy, you should also get a confirmation of your account with GoDaddy with the username and password. And that should be it. So from that point on, you are registered with GoDaddy. So if you choose to come back and register for some more domain names, or if you want to take advantage of some other products with GoDaddy, you can do so. So that's the end of this tutorial, and I will end this video, and I wanted you to have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Alright? Bye-bye.